Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to Technical Progress channel. Today got a very special video for you guys. Today I'm gonna show you how to install a kernel, custom kernel on your Android phone. So let's get started. So before installing a kernel, you need to know what is a kernel. So if you don't want to know the explanation of the kernel, then you can skip to this timestamp over here. So in short, a kernel is a middleman in between the hardware and software. If an application asks for CPU to use CPU, then it will ask for the kernel. Then the kernel allows the application to use your CPU or GPU. So in short, kernel is a basic thing which every operating system is running. So if you want to install any app, then the application would be asking for the kernel to give permission for the storage. Then the application will get installed in your phone. Otherwise, without kernel, there is like kernel is one of the most basic thing in your phone. For if I want to explain kernel extensively, then I need to require a full video to explain that. So in short, kernel is nothing but a middleman between hardware and software. So that's it. That's enough for this video. So now let's go for the installation purpose. So to install the kernel, first you need to be rooted. So I have installed Magisk Manager over here. As you guys can see, I've rooted my phone. So if I go into a root checker app and allow its permissions, then as you guys can see, my phone is rooted. So the link for the file, the custom kernel, will be in the description box below, so go and download it. And also you need a kernel manager to optimize the kernel. So now currently I'm using Franco kernel manager. So it's available on Play Store. It's cost 100 rupees. So I have a mod APK in the description, so you can download without any purchases for that. And also you need a custom recovery to use the custom kernel. So first you need to jump into recovery. So I have a quick toggle over here. If you don't have a quick toggle, then you need to switch off your phone and press volume up and power at the same time. Then you will be booted into the custom recovery. So this kernel which I am using is available for many devices. So let me just, before before doing anything, you need to take a backup of your current kernel in case anything goes wrong or the custom kernel is incompatible with the ROM which you are using. So it doesn't work on MIUI. Custom kernels will not work on MIUI. So yeah, it's done now. Now first we need to go to backup and take a backup. So let me just type new backup and click on boot. So I'll select where it should be my backup. So it will be in micro SD card. And so guys, I've completely taken the backup of my boot image. So after taking the backup of your boot image, now locate the downloaded file where you have downloaded custom kernel. So I've downloaded my downloads. So the kernel name is Mystic kernel. So you need to just click on that and just flash it. As you guys can see, the kernel is now flashing. So this kernel is made for Redmi Note 8, so it is available for many devices. I'll just drop a link for the kernel page where you can search for your device. So after that, I'll just wipe cache. And if your phone just doesn't reboot, then you need to even install this zip file, permissive zip file. If it's not booting, then so let me just check if my phone is booting or not. So reboot system. So if your phone is stuck in a boot loop, then you need to install the permissive by going back to your custom recovery. So what kernel makes is it gives a great battery backup for your phone. So that's a nice thing by kernels. You can overclock and underclock your device as per your needs. If you like gaming, then you can overclock, which makes battery life which degrades the battery life. So as you guys can see, I did not require any permissive, so my phone just got booted itself. So to check the kernel is installed in your phone, for that you need to go into our settings, about phone. So let me just do that. Settings, about phone, Android version. So as you guys can see, Mystic kernel is successfully installed in my phone. So now let's go for the kernel manager and show you how to make your overclock or underclock your phone. So after installing the kernel, you need to download the FKM kernel manager, as I said to you before, and also you need to grant the root permission for it using Magisk Manager. After that, here you can see all the CPU, GPU, memory and battery stats, everything from here. You can even do live monitoring. You can check how much CPU processing and GPU stats from here. So if I go back, if you want to change something, then you have to click on CPU, and you can see that, as you can see, you can enable maximum CPU frequency, which boosts the CPU to maximum power and lets you to play PUBG at high FPS, I guess. And also you can do the opposite by minimuming the CPU frequency, which increases the battery life and also decreases the performance of your phone. So even if the same case goes to GPU, as you guys can see, there is GPU boost. You can enable that to make your GPU run very powerful, which is only used for gaming and tasks which demand GPU power. But CPU is like all around. If you do CPU, then that's enough. You can, if you want more battery life, then just go to battery and you can change it from here. As you guys can see, you can check the battery temperature, and also battery monitoring service can also be enabled from here. You can even increase the battery life by changing the options over here, as you guys can see. So that's it guys for today. If you like this video, be sure to smash the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel, and share this video so everyone can know me, and stay tuned for more guys. Till then, peace out.